Hello. So I'm addressing comments, just looking at the comments that people have sent in. And is it Onyx Paul that has asked the question, how can somebody be financially independent? How can somebody achieve financial independence? There are different ways of attaining financial independence, but there's a formula. And even though I've done a lot of videos on financial independence, you can find it just going through my YouTube videos, older videos. But I'm also doing 60 seconds of financial literacy. So every week I'll post 60 seconds of one bit because I find that people find it difficult to be able to listen and learn and more. So just do a bit of 60 seconds. But for the question that was raised, basically, let me just give a brief. So I'm just thinking because it's such a huge topic. I mean, literally, I can literally spend 3 hours just talking about that. So I'm thinking, how do I compress it? So let me use the formula that is used by Jim Rohn. So I use it ICEPIF, ICEPIF. So what Jim Rohn said that for you to get financial into independence, what you must do, you must turn part of your income into capital, and then turn that capital into enterprise into profit into investment, and investment into financial independence. So let me explain what that all means. For example, you're working, or you're getting money, or you're doing business, you're getting this thing. So what's a part of that money, you use it. For example, let's say somebody who is working, right? Take part of that money and start a side hustle and start setting business. That thing, that's now your ISP, for that's part of your income. It becomes your capital. So that capital, you're using it for as enterprise. So that's the business you're doing and all of that. And it gives profit. So what you do with that profit is that you invest it. And then when you invest it in passive income yielding investment, or investment that will appreciate over time. So as you do that, that's now will now give you the financial independence. But there are people, not everybody has to do business. You don't have to do business to be financially independent. So you can cut off the business part. For example, if you're just a worker, you don't want to do business, what you can do is that you can start saving. Saving is very important. Save at least 10% of your salary, 20% of your salary, 30% of your salary, 50. There are people that can save up to 80% of their salary, especially when you're much younger. You don't have a lot of things to do, right? So you put that money, when you save it, don't just save it and leave it. Savings is the worst form of investment. But you save it, you now invest it in things. Passive income yielding investment, or investment that appreciate over time. For example, something that you put, it will be bringing in small money, or you buy it after a while, you will do. Personally for me, but everybody will have their own investment. Personally for me, I invest in real estate, lands and properties. I buy lands and I build houses, and land is almost like business. It's just that you don't have the adrenaline of it going on, but it gives you so much. In that, you can, even if you buy land, you leave it, over time you will now come, the land would have appreciated. It can compete even with somebody that use that money to also start a business. So for me, I invest in lands, and then when you have that, if you build, for example, when you build, I started building in the year 2007. That's about how many years now? 18, 19, 20. 15 years ago was the first time I started building, and I built to rent. So tenants, they pay me, so that's passive income. Because financial independence is when your passive income can take care of expenses, and then you keep building it until a place where, whether you work or you don't work, there is money that you'll be earning. For example, people who have put in something, they've worked hard, they've built a house and they've rented it out. As long as that money is coming, it's passive income. So that's the things that go. But in between just this formula, there are different things that you have to do. For example, good debt, bad debts. I'm going to explain that in the 60 minutes of financial literacy, because that's one thing. I just every week I'll just put out one this thing. I let people just absorb the knowledge. It's Financial independence is very important. Financial literacy is extremely useful to everyone. For example, learn how to use debt to buy assets. For example, borrow money. If your company, your office, they are doing loan, use loan to buy lands, use them to buy properties. Don't go and be using loan to travel abroad, or to just use it to buy things that you just enjoy, that sort of like liabilities and all of that. But just to round it up, I'm just trying to just quickly put them together. It's easy and it's difficult at the same time. It needs discipline, and more discipline. And one thing I just forgot, there must be delayed gratification. If you want to work towards financial independence, you must learn to do delayed gratification. You earn it, you make your money to you earn your money, make them work for you before you begin to eat. The monies are like slave. I hope I've explained it in some way. It's actually so much, but I just try to put all of this together. Thank you so much. Please, everyone, keep the comments coming and the questions and everything. I will always ask questions. I will always answer those questions. I love to learn, and any small thing that I learn, I love to pass it on. That's just the way it is for me. So it's always a pleasure to be able to just put someone through something. Thank you. Bye.